My hair is just getting longer and longer every day, isn't it?
If you can't sit in a quiet room with just you and your thoughts and your emotions without freaking out, it means you need to practice being alone more often. So try to find time throughout the day to just be in the quiet. Observe the emotions that come into your mind in the silence, the voices, the thoughts that appear, the difference between each voice and thought. See, think of your body like a smartphone when it's charging. The longer that it's left alone, the faster that it recharges. So just take a moment to just enjoy the quiet, away from all the chaos of the world. If you want, you can treat your alone time like you're spending time with your best friend, or maybe your identical twin. At the end of the day, we're with ourselves all the time, in all aspects of our life. And we're the only people who are gonna always be there for ourselves until our last breath. So be close with yourself. She's right. This will make you more emotionally stable, especially when things don't turn out the way you've expected them to. Now, a big part of self-reflection is accepting our flaws, so try to keep an open mind to different thoughts or new perspectives. I know this can be a challenge, especially with the world today, especially with our family. It's hard to not get hurt or feel defensive when our loved ones are giving us constructive criticism. But just try to remember that it's coming from a place of love and support for our health and our future. It's okay to feel hurt sometimes, but just remind yourself of this. And you never know, you could get something valuable from it. And now the only person we're ever supposed to have competition with is the person that you were yesterday. So be reasonable about who you're taking criticism from, and never take the words of others to your self-worth. If your friends are happy for you, if your loved ones are happy for you, if you're happy for you, nobody else's opinion matters. Your character is more important than your reputation because the meanings differ from one another, right? Your character is who you really are. Your reputation is who people think you are. And when we get so caught up by our reputation and what people think about us, we end up bringing our emotions involved and we end up forgetting who we are. So focus on your thoughts and your actions. Retrain your morals. Donate to charity more. Avoid gossiping. Make every decision that you make the right decision. Now, this sounds excessive and it sounds like a challenge, but I promise you, if you just focus on your character more than the opinions of those who barely know you, you'll never lose yourself this way. Remind yourself of who you are by spending 5 minutes a day just reliving your childhood. So do something that you've always loved doing as a kid. This is a great way to build your confidence and your personality. So if you feel like it, just bake cupcakes, or go feed ducks at the pond, or paint a picture, or go skateboarding with your brother. Make sure you're not staring at a device or your screen. So put those video games away, go swimming or something. This will help you live in the moment again. It'll re-spark your personality, create more creativity, and you'll have fun doing something that's authentic to you again. Don't ignore your thoughts. This will only create more mental harm in the future. Trust me, emotions, they spiral out of control when they're not acknowledged, just like children. So pick them up, hold them tightly. Observe the thoughts and your impulses when they occur. Why and what did you do when you felt a certain way? What happened beforehand? Who said what? How can you change your environment to make your outcome different for you? If you can't focus in a messy room, clean it beforehand to limit distractions. If you get snappy when you're hungry, that's me. Bring a snack with you so that you and the other person that you're around can enjoy the day together. If you know your family bothers you at a specific time during the day, make yourself busy at that time by going into the shower. Even if you're jealous of somebody, work on yourself alone until the only competition in your life is yourself. You gotta listen to your emotions to understand yourself, and this will give you a clear space of mind so that you can focus on things better. Now, if you want, you can start off small, like at a restaurant. If the waiter gets your food wrong, politely let them know that the food was wrong, ask them for a solution, and then thank them when they help you. Communication is key, especially with your loved ones. Nobody is a mind reader, so don't expect anyone to know how you feel and what you need right when you feel and you need it if you never tell them. You can use the sandwich method on here too. So bread on the bottom for something positive, filling in the middle for something negative, even though the filling is the best part, and bread on top for something positive again. Be careful about how you're phrasing your words though. People interpret things differently, right? So imagine if the roles were reversed. If they were coming up to you and saying this to you, how would you feel? And use I feel statements so that the person you're talking to doesn't feel attacked, targeted, or get defensive with you. When we get so caught up in our own life and our own problems, we forget to be happy and thankful for the things that we do have in our lives. So it's okay to separate yourself from friends or family that may not be making you your happiest self. You don't have to cut them out, but just separate yourself from them until you gain the emotional stability that you want to have. So start talking to happier people, or friends with passions or personality traits that you want more of in your life. Get creative with it and get your interests involved. Volunteering is a great way to do this because first of all, you're putting your time into helping other people. Second of all, you're no longer feeling sorry for yourself. And you're making friends and meeting new people at the same time. It's a triple win. The more that you surround yourself with people with passions, the happier you naturally become. Because we're no longer being influenced by negative people and negative energy. And you gain personality traits like being optimistic or self-driven, a risk taker, and energetic. We really do become the people that we surround ourselves with. What you tolerate is how you teach people to treat you. So tell your friends that you're too tired to go out when you'd rather just stay home. Call out negative people when they try to manipulate you. Say yes or no as a full sentence because it is a full sentence. Take initiative to make independent decisions. Tell your partner that you need their ears and not their advice. It's crazy how comfortable we become in ourselves the more that we ask for things that may be feeling a little intimidating or excessive. When we stress out about one thing in our life, we stress about other things in our life. And then another thing, and then another, and another, and another, until we're just this big, cheesy Cheeto ball of stress that just doesn't know what to do. I know I've been there. We end up slowing down on our work because of this. So look at all of the mini stressors that are itching in your mind. What are they? Maybe you haven't done your laundry in a week. Maybe you're avoiding a text because you don't feel like replying. Maybe you're getting lazy about your skincare routine. Whatever it is, if it'll take you 2 minutes to just complete it, just do it. This will make you overall less stressed, first of all, and second of all, the bigger things that you have to deal with will seem less overwhelming because you're no longer thinking about those little itchy little 2-minute stressors that you were not dealing with until you did. I know that not everyone can get a therapist, but I cannot stress enough the game changer. What a game changer it is to have a good therapist to talk to. We have a doctor for everything else for our body. We should have a doctor for our minds, the number one thing that we use for decision making. Hearing perspectives from an outsider really does help you understand yourself better, your situation better, and you won't feel so lost anymore. Plus, they're getting paid to hear your problems, so you won't feel so bad about being emotional on them. If you're 18 years old, try to save up to afford your own therapy appointments. Read the rules and regulations so that you know where your discussion limits are. If you can't do that yet, buy a journal and write down everything that you're feeling. Treat it as if it's your miniature therapist tracking down your progress. I swear, this will help you see the light, and you'll be happy again. I hope you guys enjoyed my first glow up video. If you did, give me a thumbs up and comment down below, and subscribe to me. I know more than half of y'all watch my videos. I ain't even subscribe to me, you bums. I see y'all. Anyways, stay tuned for more videos coming up real soon, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!